Welcome back, everyone. We're diving into the world of luxury real estate today.
Ooh, sounds fancy.
Yeah, but with a tech twist. We're looking at Elite Villas Marbella. They're this boutique agency in Marbella, Spain.
Marbella. Okay, I'm listening.
And they're doing some really interesting things, especially with tech. So we've got some articles and actually some cool stuff from their website.
Right.
Let's figure out what makes them so unique. First things first.
Right.
Who are they? Who is Elite Villas Marbella?
Well, it all starts with the founder, Jonathan Coronin.
Okay.
Now, he's got a really interesting background. He's coming from the tech scene in Stockholm.
Huh. Not your typical real estate background?
Not at all. And he loves Scandinavian design.
Okay, I see that connection already.
But he actually started out doing luxury renovations.
Oh, so hands-on experience.
Exactly. But then he shifted gears, went into acquiring and managing rental properties.
So he really knows the market from different angles?
Inside and out, and now he's bringing all that experience to Marbella.
So they're not just another real estate agency.
No way. They're this niche boutique agency, personalized service. They really focus on relationships with clients.
So they're going after a specific type of buyer.
Oh, yeah, very much so. They're all about the discerning client, the kind of person who's tech savvy, successful.
Right, expects a high level of service.
Exactly. And that brings us to the tech innovations, which honestly are pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's what caught my attention too. Tell me about those audio tours for AirPods.
All right, imagine this. You're in Marbella,
Sunshine.
of course. You're out for a jog, maybe.
Okay.
But you're also touring a multi-million euro villa
Wait, what? How?
through your AirPods.
No, that's cool.
Right, it's perfect for their target audience.
People on the go.
Exactly. Always busy, but they still want to explore these amazing properties.
It's brilliant. So you can listen while you're exercising or just relaxing by the pool.
Absolutely. And it's not just basic descriptions. You get insights from their experts.
So it's almost like a podcast for real estate.
Yes.
Yeah.
You learn about the history, the architecture.
Maybe even some juicy stories about previous owners.
Oh, I bet there are some good ones. And they take the tech even further with their 24/7 AI sales agent.
Now that's interesting. Everyone's talking about AI these days. How is this different from just a chatbot?
This is way more advanced. It's like a virtual concierge.
Okay.
It can answer your questions, recommend properties based on what you're looking for.
Personalized recommendation.
Exactly. And it can even schedule meetings with real agents for you.
Wow. So you could literally be browsing properties at 3 a.m. if you wanted to.
Anytime, anywhere. That's the beauty of it. Have a question about the local schools. The AI can handle that too.
It's like having your own personal real estate assistant.
Exactly. Always available, always ready to help.
So Elite Villas Marbella is really pushing the boundaries.
Absolutely. They're innovating in a market that's well known for being pretty traditional.
And speaking of that market, let's talk about Marbella itself. It's a hotspot for luxury, right?
Oh, yeah. It's become a real international hub for both living and investment.
What's driving that shift?
Well, there's a few things. Classic supply and demand. High demand, but a limited supply of those luxury properties.
The prices are going up.
They are. And that's attracting buyers from all over, especially from Scandinavia, other parts of Europe.
Interesting. They're looking for second homes, vacation properties, or investments, right?
All of the above. And those rental yields, especially for short-term luxury rentals, are a big draw.
I can see the appeal. Owning a stunning villa that generates income when you're not using it.
Exactly. But let's get specific. As of mid-2024, the average property price per square meter in Marbella is around 4,812 fifths.
That's not cheap.
Not at all. And luxury real estate sales have actually surpassed pre-pandemic levels by 20%.
Wow, so the market is really booming.
It is. And certain areas like Nguillas are seeing even bigger price jumps, around 10% growth.
So there's a lot of potential for investors in Marbella.
Definitely. But with all these options, where are the best opportunities?
That's the big question.
Well, that's where Elite Villas Marbella's expertise comes in.
Okay, I'm all ears.
They're highlighting a few key areas. There's the classic allure of the Golden Mile.
Ah, the Golden Mile, right?
Luxurious villas, high-end amenities.
And great rental potential, I'm guessing.
Absolutely. But they also suggest looking at emerging neighborhoods if you're looking for bigger returns.
So places
like Benahavis and Estepona.
A little more under the radar.
Exactly. And for buyers who are eco-conscious, they're focusing on sustainable and eco-friendly homes.
That makes sense. It's not just about the property itself, it's about the lifestyle.
Right, and the values it represents.
And Elite Villas Marbella is positioning themselves as a leader in that space.
They are, offering properties that are both luxurious and environmentally responsible.
But they don't stop at finding the property.
Right.
They've created this whole network of partnerships.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing that sets them apart.
So let's dive into those partnerships. I'm curious to see who they've teamed up with.
Well, they've partnered with Solvilla, a Norwegian property developer. They're known for their high-quality construction. And you guessed it, Scandinavian design principles.
So there's that connection back to the founder's background.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
all very intentional. And for those who need to stay connected, even in remote locations, they've partnered with Starlink.
Wait, as in Elon Musk's Starlink.
The one and only.
That's a big name to have on board.
It is. It shows they're serious about providing top-notch solutions for their clients.
Cutting-edge stuff. What else?
Well, they've also partnered with Handelsbanken for financing.
Okay, a Swedish bank.
Right, so they can offer tailored mortgage solutions, especially for international buyers.
That's smart. It takes away a lot of the stress and uncertainty.
Definitely. And to keep things green, they've partnered with Svea Solar,
A solar energy provider.
one of the leading ones. So they're really walking the walk when it comes to sustainability.
It's all coming together, isn't it? They're creating this whole ecosystem around the luxury lifestyle.
Exactly. And they've got partners for everything. Serrano for luxury materials and construction, Energy Nordic for innovative energy solutions.
Wow, they've thought of everything.
And to give buyers that extra peace of mind, they've partnered with Cass and Kirkman for specialized home insurance.
Oh, that's important, especially for foreign owners.
Absolutely. It shows they're thinking about every detail, every step of the process.
So it's not just about the sale, it's about the entire ownership experience.
It's a long-term relationship.
And all of these partnerships are strategically chosen to enhance that experience.
It's brilliant. They're creating a one-stop shop for the discerning luxury buyer.
And it all comes back to that idea of creating a complete lifestyle, not just selling a property. They've really thought this through, haven't they? It's like a curated network of partners, not just a random collection of names.
It really is, and it's a smart move. They're enhancing their services, of course, but also elevating their whole brand.
Right. By associating with these big names like Starlink, it builds trust.
Yeah.
Makes them seem even more credible.
Exactly. And speaking of creating an experience, can we go back to those audio tours for AirPods for a second?
Oh yeah, I'm still fascinated by those.
It's just so clever the way they tap into the emotions of buying a luxury property.
It's not just about the features, it's about the feeling, the lifestyle you get with a place in Marbella.
Totally. You're not just looking at pictures online, you're immersed in the experience.
You can practically feel the Mediterranean breeze while you're listening.
It's like they're telling you a story, drawing you in.
And it feels so much more personal, like having a private tour guide.
Right. Pointing out little details, sharing stories that you wouldn't get otherwise.
It's a glimpse into that luxury world, almost like a secret.
And they're not done with the innovation. We have to talk more about that AI sales agent.
Oh yeah. I'm curious to hear how it's being used in practice.
Yeah.
It's not just a fancy chatbot, right?
Not at all. This thing is proactive, intuitive, a real tool for potential buyers.
Okay, so how does it work? Let's say I'm on their website looking for a villa.
Well, the AI might just pop up and offer to be your guide.
All right.
It'll start asking about your preferences. How many bedrooms, what kind of amenities, location, budget even.
So it's tailoring the search to me specifically.
It's like having a personalized real estate advisor working 24/7 just for you.
That's impressive.
And it goes beyond just the basic search. Say you want a big garden for parties.
I do love a good outdoor dinner party.
Well, the AI will factor that in. It'll show you properties with those spacious gardens on top of your other needs.
Like it's reading my mind.
And need to know about schools in the area, international options.
Oh yeah, that's important.
The AI can give you that information too.
So it's like having a local expert, but instantly right there.
Exactly. Convenience is key.
Mm.
And it frees up the human agents to focus on the more complicated parts of the buying process.
So it's not about replacing humans entirely.
No, it's about making things more efficient, streamlining things for everyone.
AI handles those initial inquiries, the basic info, and then a human agent steps in when things get more serious. It's that blend of high-tech and personal touch.
The best of both worlds. But I wonder, is there a risk that it might feel less personal with so much AI?
That's a good point. Does it become too impersonal?
I think Elite Villas Marbella is very aware of that risk.
Yeah.
They're using the AI to enhance the human connection, not replace it.
It's all about finding that balance.
Exactly. And it brings up a bigger question. How will technology shape the future of luxury real estate?
That's a big one. What do you think?
I think we're just getting started. AI will get even more sophisticated.
In what ways?
Imagine virtual reality tours where you can actually walk through the property, or AI that predicts market trends with incredible accuracy.
That's exciting, but kind of scary too, all that power.
It is. But one thing is for sure, tech is changing how luxury real estate works.
And companies like Elite Villas Marbella are leading the way.
They're setting the standard for the industry.
They're blending cutting-edge tech with a really personal touch, and that's a winning combination. It's amazing how they're weaving tech into every part of their business.
Yeah, and they're doing it so strategically. They really get their target audience.
I wanted to touch on the partnerships again. We talked about the big ones, Starlink, Handelsbanken.
Right.
But they've also got these smaller, more niche companies like Serrano and Energy Nordic.
And I think that's really smart. It shows they're thinking about the whole experience, the details.
Like with Serrano, they specialize in luxury materials, construction.
Exactly. So if a buyer wants to customize their villa,
They've got the right people for the job.
yeah, a seamless experience. And then there's Energy Nordic, all about innovative energy solutions.
Ties into that whole sustainability trend.
It's more than a trend, it's how luxury buyers are thinking these days.
They want a beautiful home, but it has to be eco-friendly too.
Exactly. It's about values. And Elite Villas Marbella is ahead of the game on that.
They're offering peace of mind, luxury and responsibility.
And speaking of peace of mind, that partnership with Cass and Kirkman for insurance, that's a big one.
Yeah, especially for foreign owners who might not know the local market so well.
It shows they're thinking long term, not just about the quick sale.
It's about building trust, showing they understand the challenges.
Exactly. And again, it all comes back to creating that complete experience.
So to wrap things up, would this whole tech-forward approach influence your decision as a buyer?
I have to say, it would be hard to resist. That level of personalization, the convenience.
And it seems like they take care of everything.
It's all about making the process enjoyable, stress-free.
And when you're talking about a luxury property in Marbella,
Who wouldn't want that?
Elite Villas Marbella is setting a new standard, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. They're redefining what a luxury real estate agency can be.
They're not just selling properties, they're selling a lifestyle.
A lifestyle that combines luxury, technology, and a deep understanding of what their clients want.
And that's a powerful combination. Well, that brings us to the end of our deep dive into Elite Villas Marbella.
It's been fascinating to see how they're innovating.
We hope you found it insightful too,
Uh-huh.
and maybe even a little inspiring.
It's definitely given me some things to think about.
For anyone who's intrigued, check out their website.
Yeah, see it for yourself. Try the AI sales agent or take one of those audio tours.
Experience it firsthand. Until next time, happy listening, everyone.